grilling Zuckerberg. Now, many might not see this article about the friendship between Facebook and the U.S. government as a big deal, but ever since Facebook came online, I have been warning people about it because of something I discovered decades ago about the U.S. government's strong desire to get the American people to offer up their private information freely so as to better track each and every person in this nation. Being a student of prophecy, I knew exactly what I was looking at back then, and when Facebook finally came online, it was like I was snapped back decades in time, reading that article all over again. Well, sadly, I can't find that article anymore so as to show everyone how this was all planned long ago, but it really doesn't matter anymore because prophecy already shows how the second beast in Revelation, which is the USA, will need to have such information so as to better enforce the mark of the first beast, which we all know is the Roman Catholic Vatican. And now that the truth is known by most people about Facebook due to the recent illegal activity regarding their private information, I don't even need that article anymore from decades ago. But now, we see the people are once again being conned into thinking all's going to get better when in fact nothing's going to change. Since the truth is out about Facebook and the theft of all that private information, the U.S. government had no choice but to make it look like they're going to fix this, when in fact it's nothing more than political theater so as to deceive the American people into staying on Facebook, and I can prove it. Besides the fact the article that I just posted proves Facebook has been paying off the senators that are supposedly grilling Zuckerberg, check out this video of this grilling, if you will, right before it started. It shows Zuckerberg the morning that he was about to be grilled by the senators. He literally gives the nod to 21 senators and shakes the hands of 2 of them, and they're all smiles. And this is supposed to be an unbiased joint session of the Senate Commerce and Judiciary Committees on Tuesday afternoon. I mean, it's supposed to be totally unbiased. If the fix wasn't already in and Zuckerberg wasn't previously briefed on everything that will be discussed, why is Zuckerberg giving the nod all across the room to each member he obviously made agreements with before sitting in that chair? I mean, it's really boldly obvious, and this is what shocked me. No one caught this. As prophesied, this is nothing more than a corrupt government performing political theater so as to keep the people in the dark as to their soon-to-be-realized methods of control. Check this video out. Okay, they're getting him all away from him. Now watch Zuckerberg start nodding. Watch.
Committees on the Judiciary and Commerce, Science, and Transportation will come to order. We welcome everyone to today's hearing on Facebook's social media privacy and the use and abuse of data. Although not unprecedented, this is a unique hearing. The issues we will consider range from data privacy and security to consumer protection and the Federal Trade Commission enforcement, touching on jurisdictions of these 2 committees. We have 44 members between our 2 committees. That may not seem like a large group by Facebook standards, but it is significant here for a hearing in the United States Senate. We will do our best to keep things moving efficiently given our circumstances. We will begin with opening statements from the chairman and ranking members of each committee, starting with Chairman Thune, and then proceed with Mr. Zuckerberg's opening statement. We will then move on to questioning. Each member will have 5 minutes to question witnesses. The numbers that we have here today. If you're over your time, Chairman Thune and I will make sure to let you know. There will not be. So it's my pleasure to recognize the chairman of the Commerce Committee, Chairman Thune, for his opening statement.
Thank you, Chairman Grassley. Today's hearing is short, except China, and more than 4 times the population of the United States. It's also more than 1,500 times the population of my home state of South Dakota. Plus, roughly 45% of American adults report getting at least some of their news from Facebook. In many respects, Facebook's incredible reach is why we're here today. We're here because of what you, Mr. Zuckerberg, have described as a breach of trust. A quiz app used by approximately 300,000 people led to information about 87 million Facebook users being obtained by the company Cambridge Analytica.